Hi. Happy day, happy life, happy journey, happy Thursday, happy walking the path. Wow. And it is happy, like in the midst of everything that's going on. I don't mean to be flippant, but we as a group of conscious individuals, we as a group of light workers, it's our duty, it's our obligation to keep ourselves lifted in high consciousness. That is really what our work is, because this group of people, the group of people that are watching this Facebook Live, the group of people that are working on themselves in life, this is the time that we have been working for, right? It's easy to be spiritual when everything's going great. It's easy to be to do your meditation and to keep your practice when everything's flowing your way. But when things get tough, when things get difficult, when challenges arise that cause us to question our faith, sometimes that cause us to question whether this is, to question what's happening. This is the time when we anchor into our practice. This is the time when we really, really deeply... Hi, Michelle. Wow, I just saw you. Hello. Yes, we are made for this time. Absolutely. That was a beautiful message from Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith at Agape last Sunday. And I echo that we were made for this time. And here's the thing. This is what we know, spiritual principle. This is the time when we anchor into spiritual principle, because spiritual principle is true all the time, no matter what. So here's the truth. The nature of the divine is self-renewing, self-generating, and always making more out of itself. So the title of this talk, Create in Me a Pure Heart and Renew My Spirit in Thee. It's from the Psalm 55. This is the time when we anchor in to the truth that the spirit, the divine energy of life is constantly renewing itself, and we must be a participant in that renewal. And here's how we do it. We do it through our spiritual practice and keeping ourselves focused on what's real. Right? You've been doing this. We've been doing it together. Meditation. What is meditation? Meditation is removing your awareness from the world of effects, removing your awareness from people, places, things, circumstances, happenings, and placing your attention on that which is real, eternal, and unchanging. And here's the crazy thing. That which is real, eternal, and unchanging is invisible. Yeah. Right? The world that we see is the world that is changing. What appears to us to be solid is not real, and what is real is unseen. The Egyptians knew it, and everybody from there forth has known it, that life is without substance and takes form. In other words, the field creates the form. The form doesn't create the field. The field, the energetic field, creates form. So form manifests from that which is eternal and real, which is the substance of life, which is the nature of the divine, which is the eternal creative energy and mystery of life. So this is the time we were made for. This is the work that we have been doing, that we, each one of us, have the obligation to pay attention to the news. Yes, we have to keep up on what is appropriate, our new standards for social distancing, and the things that we have to do to keep ourselves safe. And we have to keep our awareness up as to how we can be of service during this time. Are we called to participate with the food bank? Are we called to participate with our neighbor in some way that we can help those around us, with a family member? What is being called forth? That's our world, the world of effects. And we must be here in this world. Be in the world, but not of it. Man, I'm telling you, the Bible, there's some good stuff in there. And I'll take a little side note on that. Here's the litmus test to know what's true in the Bible and what's not. And this came from a great book called The Disappearance of the Universe by Gary Renard. It was a great, great book. He says in that book, well, one of the beings that he's channeling in that book says, if you want to know what's real in the Bible, here's how you tell. If it's not pure, unconditional love, it's not the Word of God. So anything in the Bible that is other than unconditional, pure love, that's bullshit. But the stuff that's in there that's pure love, unconditional love, that's the truth. That's how we can dissect the Bible. So when Jesus says, be in the world but not of it, this is our indication that we are part of this unfolding three-dimensional reality, and we must pay attention to it. We must be aware of it, and yet we must remember constantly that it is not what's real. What's real is invisible. What's real is that which we can't see. What's real is that which funds this reality. And if we want to change things in this reality, we must go to the other reality. We must do our work in consciousness. Here's another biblical statement of Jesus. The Sermon on the Mount. Place your attention on heaven, and all else shall be rendered unto you. The angels and the saints are asking us to place our attention on heaven. And what Reverend Michael would call heaven is the realm of ever-expanding good. And heaven is on earth because it is in consciousness. And it is in our awareness. So we place our awareness on the realm of expanding good, and all else shall be rendered unto us. What does that mean? Let's take it into quantum physics, right? In quantum physics, there's the wave and particle function, right? That matter can move into two forms. It can move as a wave and move as a particle. And this is really the realm of E equals MC squared. This is the realm of energy and matter, where energy becomes matter. That is the process of manifestation, and where matter becomes energy. Einstein says when you speed something up past the speed of light, it becomes pure energy. So here we are at this moment of how do we manifest more good in the world right now. So our goal is, we were made for a time like this because our work is in consciousness and in reality. In other words, we hold our awareness on the ever-expanding good, the realm of ever-expanding good. We continue in our meditation and in our prayer and in our thoughts and words and deeds, in our actions, even with our eyes open, we are remembering the truth. We are remembering the truth, which is, I am placing my awareness away from the world of effects. Another statement of Jesus, do not worry about circumstances. Do not get caught up in appearances because it appears real. I'm not saying, and nor is Jesus saying, that what we are experiencing isn't real. What Jesus is saying is that the unreality of what we're experiencing lies in our interpretation of it. The unreality of what we're experiencing lies in our interpretation of it. And therefore, how are we going to interpret what's happening? Well, I'd love to know how you're going to interpret it. And how you will interpret it will come directly from your connection with Source. As you continue to remove your awareness from the world of circumstance, the world of effects, the world of people and places and things and viruses and news cycles, and place your awareness on peace. Place your awareness on love. Place your awareness on health and vitality, not just for yourself, but for all. That's the other part of our work. We move now. This is a call for us to realize our connection with all of humanity. And we now move into an awareness that we have an obligation to hold ourselves in high watch consciousness for everyone, for all of humanity. So we're thinking health and wholeness and vitality and love and peace for us and for our family and for everyone. And as we place our awareness on that realm, as we place our awareness away from the world of circumstance, we in quantum physics move into becoming more of that other, more of the world of consciousness and less of the world of material effects. And when we are in the realm of consciousness, outside of having a body, outside of the people and places and things that make us think that it's so real, when we're there, we anchor in the realization of peace and wholeness and vitality and love and beauty and health and perfection, and we bring it down. We bring it with us. We are the bridge. We are the bridge between divine love and wisdom and Pachamama, the world of manifestation and creation. We are that bridge. We have the obligation to take our minds off of circumstance and place it on the realm of ever-increasing good and bring that good to us. How does that happen? Well, here, it's all happening now. It's seeking to emerge through us. It's seeking to emerge right now. We have to be an opening for it. We have to make ourselves available to it for it to emerge through us. Here's how that works. Let's say you're in an airplane. Let's say you're on the ground during a hurricane, and it is crazy. Chaos everywhere. Things look like the wheels are falling off. Henny Penny is in full effect, right? Sky is flipping falling. Now, things look disorderly and chaotic on the ground. Now, you're in a plane. This is from my brother Panache Desai, who I'm sending a shout out to. Now you're in a plane at 30,000 feet, and you look down and you start to see order. You start to see houses in a row and the grid of the streets, right? You start to see some order. There's some order down there. And now place yourself in a satellite. You're looking at planet Earth. It's hanging in the black veil of space, and there's this beautiful blue, green, and brown, and white planet, this ball, this marble hanging there in the filament of the sky, in the firmament of the sky. And you can see peace. Even the swirl of the hurricane looks orderly and harmonious, right? So chaos at the ground level, order at 30,000 feet, harmony, balance, and order and harmony at the satellite level, and it's all happening at the same time. It's all happening now. So in that vertical array of time, this is where we do our work. When we go into consciousness and see the realm of ever-increasing good and anchor a feeling tone, a vibratory frequency of peace and harmony and love and health and wholeness and abundance for all and perfection and everything unfolding in divine perfection for everyone, that everyone is loved by the divine and included in this, that everything is unfolding for the best and highest individual and collective good. As we anchor that, we become an opening for that to emerge in the vertical array of time. That's our work. That's our job. To place our attention on heaven, and all else shall be rendered unto us. To create in ourselves a pure heart and an open renewal of the spirit so that it can be realized through us. It wants to know itself as us. It wants to come into being as us. And I've said this before, but it's important here as a piece of this construction of the argument that I'm making, which is that we must be the receiver of that peace. Peace is looking to be expressed, and it must be realized through us. We must receive it inside of us for it to be realized on the planet. That's our work. That's how important you are. You are not just a Netflix consumer. You are here to do some work right now in your sequestered location. Bring peace and harmony and balance into your awareness. Every time you see the news, it's a call to prayer. Reverse it. Order and balance and harmony are seeking to emerge no matter what the appearances are. There's enough for everyone. I don't care that what they're saying. I'm knowing abundance for all. Everything is unfolding in divine perfection. We hold that. We hold that high watch. And in that way, we become a channel for peace and abundance to be realized. So here's the philosophical chestnut. If a tree falls in the woods and no one's there to hear it, does it make a noise? The metaphysician would say no, it does not make a noise, because sound is a vibration. And in order for it to be realized, it has to have a receiver for it to be expressed. Otherwise, it's just a wave. It must be received by our eardrum, by a speaker, by something in order to be realized. That's the same thing with electricity, the same thing with peace, the same thing with love, The same thing with abundance. They're all looking to express. They just need an outlet. It needs an outlet to express. And we become the outlet. We become a greater channel for that peace when we are open and available through our work of meditation and prayer and keeping ourselves lifted in high consciousness and fellowship and community. Even though we're isolated, we join into community. We do things like this Facebook Live. We do Zoom happy hours, virtual happy hours. I had a virtual date the other day. We can keep up the community. I'm talking to my dad, who, never likes to talk on the phone. He's talking to me. I had the longest conversation I've had in 50 years with him yesterday, right? It's an opportunity to get community. All of these ways are helping us open our hearts to create in me, oh God, a pure heart. And allow me to be a receiver of your love, a channel of your peace, a channel of your abundance. And then, after we've done our work in consciousness, then we open our eyes and we see, how can I serve? Use me, oh God. Use me, oh Divine Spirit. Use me, Mother Ayahuasca. Use me, life, mystery of life. Use me. What must I do? How would you have me serve? Then we're actually boots on the ground. What do we need to do? Where can I be of service? How can I be a light? How can I bring this to others, right? But the first work is done in consciousness. The first work is done in our awareness so that we become a channel for that peace. And then when we are serving, we're not helping, we're serving. We're not helping, we're serving. What's the difference? When I help you, there's an inequality, an essential inequality. If I'm helping you, then I have something that you don't have. And therefore, you are somehow lacking something. And that energetic exchange is imbued in every activity then if I'm helping. But if I'm serving you, you're already whole and complete, and I'm already whole and complete, and the wholeness in me meets the wholeness in you, and together we get something done. That's being of service. How can I serve the wholeness in you? Not the lack in you. How can I serve the wholeness in you? How can I serve the wholeness in this endeavor, whatever I'm being asked to do? So that's an important distinction. As you are being called to be of service in whatever way, remember that you are serving, you're not helping. Because helping or fixing fundamentally discusses a lack or a limitation of some sort. So, this is a new Facebook Live format on my screen, so I haven't been able to look at your comments because I need to get used to the new format. But I want to take a look and see what you all are saying. So give me a second. I'm going to go off screen here so I can take a look. A conduit of love. Love you guys, Tammy and Daryl and Michelle and Sandra. Thank you so much. Phyllis. Virtual hugs. Love it, love it, love it. Maria, Monique, hello. Erica, hi. She goes, yes, yes. Oh, Henny Penny. Love it, you guys. Wow, what beautiful comments. I just want to take a moment and say how grateful I am for all of you participating in these Facebook Lives. It's really a tremendous opportunity to join into community. I'm so grateful for this outlet to express. Wow, beautiful. So we're going to recap here really quickly. One is create in me a pure heart. The spirit is constantly renewing itself, and we can partake in that renewal daily as we open ourselves up to become more available to that truth. We must take our eyes off of circumstance and place it on a realm of increasing good, take it out of the world of effects and focus on that which we are seeking to create in our lives and the lives of others. And in our process of doing our inner work, removing ourselves from the world of effects, we then become a conduit and a channel for that which is seeking to emerge. And then we bring it here on earth. We bring it to three-dimensional reality from fifth-dimensional reality when we act in service and kindness to others, and we're holding the whole world in our hearts right now, right? This is the time when we move off of the me plan and on to the we plan, as Reverend Michael would say. I got to give props where props are due, right? That's a great statement. Move off the me plan and onto the we plan. This is our time. This is our time. And when we are on the we plan, we're doing it from a place of service and love, not from a place of helping and fixing. How can I serve today? Oh, Spirit, sweet Spirit, how can I serve? Well, I'm grateful to have this opportunity to speak with you all. I'm going to look through the comments after I sign off and reply. Please know how grateful I am. I'm so grateful that we have this opportunity, that you took time out of your day and what you're doing to spend some time with us. And I want you to remember that as soon as this travel ban is lifted, Rythmia's doors are open. We're already making preparations for that wonderful time when we have moved through this crisis and together have overcome something as we honor it all. All right. Listening, I'm listening, oh Lord, thank you. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to put a period right there. Coming up at 1 o'clock Pacific time is my dear sister Paula Castro Fru. She's going to come do the meditation, our daily meditation, which is at 1 o'clock Pacific time. So Paula's coming in here shortly. We'll be back on in about 35 minutes with our daily meditation, Rise Up, and you know it's going to be fabulous. And then I'll be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock Pacific time for our Friday installation of Rise Up, Rythmia's daily meditation. I'm wishing you peace and blessings. I'm knowing the truth is that each one of you are divine beings directly connected to Source, and that everything within you is an expression of the divine, a divine pattern looking to emerge, and that you are the channel of peace and awareness and consciousness and love and beauty and abundance and authenticity and service and excellence and creativity that is seeking to emerge on the planet right now, that you were made for this time. I know it. I'm so grateful for you. I'm grateful for this opportunity. I'm grateful for life. Every bit of it, everything that fits my picture and everything that doesn't. Even when it doesn't fit my picture, I'm grateful for it. Yes, we have to be. We open ourselves up to the vibratory frequency, the feeling tone of gratitude, which is the signature, the energetic signature of it's already done. I can't be thankful for something that hasn't already happened. And that's what we've got to do. We got to place our attention on the realm of ever-increasing good, be grateful for that which is seeking to emerge, and bless it, give thanks for it, and watch as it comes on the scene. What we are seeking is seeking us. What we are seeking is seeking an outlet through us. It's seeking to be an outlet. It's seeking to be expressed through you and through me. Let it be. Let it be. Use us. Oh, sweet Spirit, use us today. I'm so grateful to speak this word. I'm so grateful to know this truth. I'm so grateful to rejoice in its completion and give thanks for its fulfillment, because I know it's already done. It is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. Amen. And as my good friend Teddy Bass would say, a woman. All right. Peace and blessings. Much love.